WLFI Lafayette. Now from TV18, Lafayette's news leader, Stacy Schooner, Kevin Harnett with weather, and Clayton Duffy Sports. This is Lafayette Live, TV18 News live at 11.
Good evening. A deadly fire claims the life of a 2-year-old boy this morning in Idaville. Family members are still in shock from the terrible tragedy that took the life of an innocent boy.
All at once, I heard somebody screaming. And I jumped out of bed and looked in my bedroom window because I could see, it's his house. And I looked at him up and said, "Oh, my God, the trailer's on fire." And somebody knocked on the door. And I let him in, and he called the fire department.
Grace and Leo Altman watched the nightmare unfold through their bedroom window next door to the burning mobile home. The Altmans say they never would have dreamed the fire would take the life of their 2-year-old great-grandson, Trevor Boucher.
When they come and told me that little one who died, it killed me. And he was a beautiful little boy. He learned to walk and talk, and he play peekaboo with me when he comes over here. Oh, God, it's awful. It's awful.
Trevor was spending the night with his father, Mike Boucher, when the fire started around 3 o'clock in the morning. Grace says her grandson, Mike, suffered burns to his head and feet, trying to save his young son from the devastating blaze that engulfed the house in a matter of minutes.
He's pretty upset, and they have to keep an eye on him in case you know what I'm talking about. In case he wanted, because he's pretty upset. He might want to hurt himself. He was there when it happened.
Firefighters from 5 different departments were on the scene for about 7 hours fighting the fire. Mike Boucher is listed in satisfactory condition at White County Hospital. The cause of the fire is under investigation. Law enforcement officials are hailing a 4-year-old Carroll County boy as a hero tonight. Meanwhile, Dalton Campbell is counting his blessings and his stitches. Dalton and his mother, Teresa Sizemore, flipped over in a 1-car accident on County Road 950 North. The 4-year-old slipped through a shattered car window and walked a half-mile to a neighbor's house for help.
We got in the truck, and I called the ambulance, and they were, gave him the directions. They had their way out, and I asked him, I said, "Well, which way is your mom's car?" And he knew. He pointed down here.
Sizemore was flown to Methodist Hospital for treatment. Since last night, she has been upgraded from critical to serious condition. Dalton needed 24 stitches to take care of his wounds. He was treated and released from the White County Memorial Hospital last night. Well, stay off the ice on ponds, streams, and rivers tonight. That's the word from the Tippecanoe County Emergency Management personnel. Today's sunshine and warmer temperatures is slowly melting the snow and ice throughout the area. While the ice still jams parts of the Wabash River, the ice is down to 1 inch thick in several places, too dangerous to play or ski on. River levels are another problem.
We're sort of in an area right here where it's jammed up pretty bad because right now the National Weather Service is telling us the river level ought to be, at this time of year right now, ought to be at 8 foot, and nowhere near what it is right now.
Right now, the river is at 16 feet. Strangely enough, the water on the banks of the Wabash are actually 6 inches lower than they were Saturday. That might change. Tippecanoe County's Director of Emergency Management says as more snow melts in the fields, levels could rise as high as another foot. Eating Disorders Awareness and Prevention Week gets underway tomorrow. Darielle Snipes shows us how Purdue University will be celebrating everybody.
Many women and girls will do anything to achieve a body like this, even if it means starving themselves to death obtaining what they think is the perfect body. So this week is dedicated to improving self-images of both men and women.
Celebrating Every Body is Purdue's theme for Eating Disorder Awareness and Prevention Week. The focuses this week are not only geared toward eating disorders, but on those who discriminate against body size.
Not more on eating disorders, but more just like how to learn to accept yourself and your body, the satisfaction, how to, regain your confidence with yourself.
Hopefully we can change, their attitude to say, hey, I'm okay the way I am. I mean, you can't change everybody's attitude, but we would like to have people know that, you know, we're all happy with ourselves just the way we are, and we want everybody else to feel like that, too.
Coordinator Sue Abney says she wants people to be less concerned about a person's physical appearance and concentrate more on their personality. And to get this message across, several volunteers are putting up posters around campus and will be speaking at several sorority and fraternity houses.
Men have a lot to do with how we feel about our bodies, and men are also affected by eating disorders, by body dissatisfaction, and the purpose is to create a dialogue, helping us understand and evaluate our own attitudes, comments, and conversations in terms of size, weight, and appearance.
And to better educate people on eating disorders and the prevention of it, some of the activities this week include several performances by the American Cabaret Theater Troupe and a candlelight body image challenge walk. Abney says she hopes after this week, people will be able to gain a higher self-esteem of their bodies. Darielle Snipes, TV18 News.
Up next on Lafayette Live, we'll give you a tour of the newest house built by Habitat for Humanity volunteers, and we'll introduce you to the proud new residents. Plus, voices of inspiration filled the air on the Purdue campus. Stay with us.
If you're looking for total economy, safety, performance, and dependable transportation, look to the award-winning Cavalier for '97 front-wheel drive Cavalier. Comes standard with four-wheel anti-lock brakes, dual airbags, 100,000-mile scheduled tune-up, theft deterrent system, and more. Cavalier starts at just $10,980 plus freight and options.
Ever go shopping for a refrigerator and try to get it delivered the same day?
Can you deliver a refrigerator today?
Well, sure, if it fits in your car. You've got to be kidding.
Darn, today? Woo!
At H.H. Gregg, we can deliver the very same day. When you need it, you get it. Nobody delivers better or quicker.
You can deliver the same day.
Nobody delivers better or quicker than H.H. Gregg.
There's more to this morning. Wake up to Mary and Gary. They'll start you off on the right foot with all the local news and weather that only TV18 can bring you. Plus much more, including Focus on the Family, Mr. Food, Money Pro, and live interviews of events and issues about your community. And in order to plan your day, you need to know your 18-hour forecast. There's more to this morning. Lafayette Live this morning. Make TV18 a part of your morning routine.
On the next FX, to fool bank robbers into giving up the loot, Raleigh stages a mob hit.
You're all gonna get shot.
Cut print, love it.
But this treasure hunt turns deadly.
They'll be taking your share of the money out of your dead body tonight.
Kevin Dobson and Cameron Dotto star on the next FX, the series.
Portions of Lafayette Live are sponsored by the Bob Rohrman Auto Dealerships.
Habitat for Humanity celebrated the completion of their 40th house built here in Tippecanoe County. Betty and Ernie Calger will be moving into this home located at 219 Manford Street in Lafayette by next Saturday. Today they held a house blessing ceremony for the couple. This is the first time a family has completed the Senior Habitat for Humanity program.
It's like a dream, really. It's just hard to believe.
Seniors program serves elderly people 65 and over that have a housing need. And the difference is that they don't go through the work program that we have, referred to as the sweat equity, to work for their home. We have an agreement with them where we'll either rebuild their home or tear it down and build a completely new home for them.
Habitat for Humanity plans to build 7 more homes this year. Members of Purdue's Black Voices of Inspiration Choir got a chance to rest their vocal cords today and hear another group sing, but they'll be returning the favor soon. Wilberforce University's new Voices of Praise Inspiration Choir took center stage at Fowler Hall and sang their best gospel songs. The choir traveled from Ohio as part of an exchange program. Black Voices coordinator says the exchange gives the choir a chance to see other groups.
That's mostly what happens, saying, well, they were very charismatic, or we need to have more zeal, or I really felt this part of it, or this part really made me part of what they were doing, and it makes us look on our own selves and how we can improve within the Black Voices of Inspiration.
Black Voices will travel to Wilberforce University and perform in front of their choir next Sunday. Still ahead on Lafayette Live, a solution to funding your child's college education. We'll tell you what some local families are doing. And did the groundhog see his shadow? We'll have the answer coming up. Stay with us.
From the frozen tundra of northwest Indiana comes an evil force.
Oh, here comes the tax man. I gotta run, I gotta hide now. Hey, I don't have to hide. We'll do anything to beat the tax man and keep from paying inventory tax. No money down, no payments for 90 days, low financing on Toyotas, Hondas, Jeeps, and Eagles, Lincolns, Mercury, Subarus, Mitsubishis, Hyundais, and used cars, too.
There's only one, Bob Rohrman.
The Bob Rohrman dealership, Sagamore Parkway, Lafayette.
You and me, Lafayette to ride. From the morning light to the news at night, there's a place I see, it's calling me. So right. What a beautiful life, a beautiful sight. Lafayette to ride. What a beautiful sight. A TV18 sight. You and me. Making Lafayette ride. What a place to be. Lafayette ride. Welcome home. Welcome home. Welcome home. TV18 sight. TV18. Welcome home.
Closed captioning for Lafayette Live is brought to you by Klein's Design Frame Joint and Gallery Decorating Center.
Police in Northern California have made an arrest and recovered explosives in connection with several bombings they say are an attempt to subvert the criminal justice system. Police say the suspect was arrested early this morning. Police are not releasing the name of the suspect. At least 2 other suspects are being sought in the case. Nobody was hurt in the bombings, which occurred outside the county courthouse and a Wells Fargo bank branch. Among the evidence recovered earlier today was a car with 60 sticks of dynamite, which police say if there was an explosion, the results would have been catastrophic. Many high school students don't consider furthering their education because they don't have enough money. At College Goals Sunday, many local families received advice on how to pay for school. Financial advisors provided information and assistance to families applying for financial aid at Ivy Tech College. Financial aid advisor Trudy Horner says this program gives students a chance to consider going to college.
I talk to families every day who don't even consider college because it's too intimidating a process, or it's something that, you know, their parents never did, so they can't do. So no, we like to think this is an opportunity of giving a lot of students hope that never considered it before.
If you would like to find out if you are eligible for financial aid, you can call a toll-free hotline at 1-800-992-2076. There's something missing in Lafayette this Groundhog Day, and that's Lafayette's groundhog. Mutt Mutt, the city's groundhog, passed away this summer at the age of 6. She's seen here on file video, and although she's been gone for several months, today was bittersweet for zoo employees, a reminder that she's not here on her big day. It will take a little luck for the zoo to find another groundhog because Mutt Mutt was not only a special animal, she was a special case.
Mutt Mutt was at the zoo because she was orphaned as a very small cub, and she had a bad left front leg, and it would have made digging impossible for her. And since these are burrowing animals, she was what rehabilitators call a non-releasable animal.
Mutt Mutt lived within the average life expectancy of a groundhog, which is 6 to 10 years. But because of those special circumstances allowing her to stay at the zoo, officials say it might be difficult to find a replacement. What a day it was today for February anyway, but don't put away those winter clothes yet. It may be getting colder very soon. Kevin is standing by with an update. Kevin.
Well, that's right, Stacy. Spring-like temperatures today. These clouds are clearing out, and we'll see very cool temperatures tonight. I'll have details from the Groundhog in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania when we return.
Due to our outstanding 96 minivan sales, Twin City Dodge Chrysler Plymouth has received an extra allocation of 97 Dodge Caravans and Plymouth Voyagers. Chrysler has sent us these minivans at a reduced price, and we're passing these savings along to you, our customers. Many models have $500 cash back, but all models need to be all gone by March 1st. Great selection. Buy one today.
The Twin City Dodge Chrysler Plymouth. You get the best deal all the time.
Check out the savings on home remodeling at Menards. Update your floors with styled ceramic tile, great for entryways, kitchens, or any room. 8 by 8 inch tiles are just 50 cents each. Add beauty with decorative miterless moldings from House of Farah. Perfect around walls, floors, and more. Choose from over 100 styles, all 10% off. Menards has the most ways to decorate your home.
Save big money at Menards.
Interactive 18, the best way to stay in touch. All you need to know any time of the day. Find the current time and temperature or the current weather forecast. All you need is a phone. Call 497-0018.
Excitement is here once again. Casino Night 97 at the Newtone Health and Fitness, hosted by the Tippecanoe chapter of the American Diabetes Association. Enjoy the casino atmosphere while helping fight diabetes. Tickets cost $10 a person and may be purchased at Newtone. The event begins at 8 o'clock with Purdue football's John Crick as the honorary chairman. Bring a friend to Casino Night 97 and help the lives of those affected by diabetes. For more information, call this number, 423-6421.
Boy, it was a wonderful day today. Warm temperatures. I love it.
It sure was. Groundhog today out in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania.
You like that word, don't you?
That is a tough town to say. Why
I don't want to say it.
Why does the Groundhog have to be there anyway? I don't know. Well, anyway, we did warm up nicely today into the 50s and even saw some sunshine outside right now. Skies are mostly clear. Taking a look at the temperatures outside, it's 30 degrees out there with 92% relative humidity. North wind blowing in here at 5 miles per hour. And our barometer is on the rise at 30.21 inches. And we picked up a trace of precipitation since the midnight hour. The high temperature for the day was 50 degrees. That's a nice number to be looking at for this time of year. The low is occurring right now at 30 degrees. Normal for this time of year, 34 and 16. And your sunrise is in the morning at 7:55. Well, let's head out on to Pennsylvania. You know, about 35,000 people gathered in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania on Gobbler's Knob to witness this spectacular event of the Groundhog. And everybody wants to know, hey, did he see a shadow? Well, we'll let them tell you. Here they come right now.
On this Groundhog Day, I'm very happy to say, so many clouds abound, there is no shadow around.
So everybody was glad he didn't see a shadow. That means spring should be right around the corner. And these temperatures today, look at this. He may have been a little late in his prediction. We saw spring-like temperatures today. Huntingburg, Indiana, 63. That was the warm spot on the map. It was 50 degrees here in Lafayette, 54 in Indianapolis. The cold spot, South Bend, at 37. Taking a look at the national cloud loop, all of these clouds are moving on off to the east. Out of our area right here, it looks like we're going to be seeing some clear skies for the overnight hours with rain occurring out across parts of West Virginia up into Pennsylvania, and it's all snow back out to our west. Now, coming up on the weather map for right now, we have low pressure down to our south and likewise up to our north and east. That's pushing out of here as high pressure moves in, but back out to our west for tomorrow. We're going to watch these two low pressure centers develop. They're going to move our way, and by the time Tuesday and Wednesday get here, it looks like we may see a chance for some rain. Now, for overnight lows tonight, we'll drop down into the 20s with 30s across the southern part of the state. They'll be in the 40s across much of Kentucky and Tennessee. High temperatures tomorrow make it up into the 40s here with 50s down across the extreme southern part of Indiana and down into Kentucky and Tennessee as well, with just 30s across the northern part around South Bend. In the Mishawaka area, 30-degree temperatures for highs. Now, let's go into tonight's forecast in detail for you. Mostly clear skies tonight under cool conditions, 28 degrees with a north wind 5 to 10 miles per hour. For tomorrow, look for the temperature to rise near 44 degrees with increasing clouds throughout the day as those storm systems approach. We'll still be above normal with a northeast wind 10 to 15 miles per hour. for tomorrow night. Cloudy with light rain moving in after midnight sometime. 36 degrees for an overnight low with a northeast wind 5 to 10 miles per hour. Here's that extended forecast. 42 degrees with a chance of rain moving in here for Tuesday. 40 degrees there on Weatherman's Day. That's Wednesday with another chance of rain. On Thursday, we top out at 41 degrees. And looks like by week's end, we should see some sunshine around here. Temperatures in the lower 40s, but nonetheless, that's still above normal. So, you know, maybe that groundhog was right after all.
Sounds good. Now
Right.
say that town one more time.
What is it? Punxsutawney. That's a tough one.
What a nightmare, huh?
That's right.
All right, thanks, Kevin. Well, the football season is finally wrapping up.
It's wrapping up. We'll have all the highlights from the poll. See, I'm like...
Oh, gosh, here it goes
the
again.
Pro Bowl, plus some college basketball when we come back.
Is your carpet or furniture really dirty? Call Deno Decorating on the carpet to freshen up your interiors the Bang Clean way. Deno Decorating has only certified technicians trained to give your carpet and furniture the special care it requires, using powerful truck-mounted equipment that removes all the wastewater and cleaning agents from your property. Deno Decorating is also an authorized applicator of Scotchgard products to restore stain resistance to your carpet. Call us today for a free estimate.
Quality done by Deno.
Jumpstart your career and rise to the top just like these successful graduates of Imperial Travel Institute. Attend Indiana's #1 travel school and secure an exciting and rewarding top job that offers many options in the world's largest growth industry. Consider travel or car rental agent, airline or cruise attendant, hotel management, tour guide or planner. Your career opportunities in the travel industry are limited only if you fail to enroll. So call Imperial Travel Institute today to become a world travel expert. Make your dreams come true and travel the world.
Get the perfect gift for your Valentine this year. The Valentine Fun Pack is 8 colorful Valentines with coupons for free Wendy's food. The Valentine Fun Pack costs only $1, and all the proceeds go to the American Lung Association of Indiana for the fight against lung disease. Get your Valentine Fun Pack starting January 24th through February 14th at all Lafayette Bank One locations and area Wendy's. Help out the American Lung Association and get the perfect Valentine for everyone special in your life. The Valentine Fun Pack. Get yours today.
Hi, everyone. It's a sad day for many around this great land of ours. I doubt too many people are upset that Phil the Groundhog could not find his shadow. The sadness and tears center around this fact. The National Football League season is officially over after tonight's edition of the Pro Bowl. Out to Hawaii, and oh, life is so tough out there. Green Bay's Brett Favre. It's the last time I'll say that all year. To Minnesota's Randall McDaniel. NFC's up 9-3 at intermission. Now, at the half, it's time for Lance Alstott. If he can hit a 35-yard field goal, he gets one shot at it. He collects $1 million. Yes! And he's got his $1 million. So we move on to the third quarter. Detroit's Barry Sanders races in from 11 yards out. It's 15-3 NFC. But the AFC answers with 13 straight. Cincinnati's Ashley Ambrose, the ex-Colt, intercepts Kerry Collins 53 yards, and you see it. They are tied up in the fourth at 23. Well, it's a luxury not all teams have, the ability to gain ground without playing a ball game. The Purdue women's basketball team started the day in 4th place in the Big Ten. But by day's end, Nell Fortner's Boilers were in 3rd place after a series of events involving 16th-ranked Wisconsin, number 23 Michigan State, and number 25 Illinois. Let's pick up the highlights and stop talking here for a second. Katie Coleman rebounds and scores here a career-high 21, 56-38 Illini. The Lions on the break. Angie Potoff scores and draws the foul. She tallies 26. PSU trails 60-43. The Illini having trouble getting back on defense. Shantae Hall collects 2 of her 16. But Illinois simply too much. Tasha Catchins also racks up a career high. Her 21 helps Illinois knock off Penn State 94-79. The win also moves the Fighting Illini into 1st place because Iowa hammers Michigan State. The Spartans fall into 2nd. The Hoosiers move up to 5 and 6. And Minnesota, the Gophers snap a 32-game Big Ten losing streak with a win over Ohio State. Top 25 action. Number 13, Florida at number 18, Arkansas. Former BC standout Christy Smith drives, scores, and draws the foul. She had 5 in the first, 11 overall. Backs down by 2 at the half. Florida explodes in the second. Delisha Milton steals and misses, but gets it back. She had 22. The Gators were up by 10, but Arkansas storms back. Karen Jones hits the hoop. We are tied at 62 and headed to overtime. But Florida dominates the extra frame. Mariel Page, 2 of her 23. Gators win by 13. Well, Illinois has not had much luck when it comes time to play Indiana. Coming into today's game at Assembly Hall, the Fighting Illini had lost 3 straight to Bob Knight's Hoosiers. They also had not beaten IU in Bloomington since 1990. Let's go down there. Bob Knight praying to the basketball gods. Andre Patterson, the jump hook, and IU trails it 49-43 in the second. Kawan Garris, big for the Illini today. He had 28, and they're up 68-65. Chris Gandy also had a big day. The pull-up jumper. It's 70-65 Illinois. Neil Reed connects on 3 of his 16 coming up here, but Illinois goes on to win this one 78-74. On to Washington for the Huskies and the Wildcats. Lute Olson and the boys frozen in time. We can move on to some golf here. That is our man, Tiger Woods, and there is Mark O'Meara, the chip on 16. So that makes it minus 19. Woods on 17, minus 18 with the birdie. But that's as close as he gets in the Pebble Beach Pro-Am. O'Meara rolls in the par putt here and wins it at minus 20, his 5th Pebble Beach title. I can tell you that Temple knocked off Louisville 60. Oh, here we go. Here's some basketball. There's Lute Olson right here. Come back with this thing. If I can find my notes. There's our man Michael Dickerson. It's 7-0 Arizona. Donald Watts hits the shot here for Washington, and they're up 47-39 in the second half. Dickerson hits the layup for Arizona, and the Cats trail 51-49. But Washington, the upset bid is intact. Look at this jam by Sanford as the Huskies scratch the Cats 92-88. Louisville in their lowest scoring game in 16 years as Temple beats them 67-44. Sanford had 26 for Washington in the upset. Duke by 9 over Georgia Tech. NBA action, New Jersey at Indiana down at Market Square Arena. Of course, the Pacers have been having their woes with all the injuries, and we can tell you that Indiana, picked up the W, and the final was 92-90. Travis Best with a big jumper for them as they won it. Orlando over Houston, 103-90. Charlotte, 99. The Knicks, 93. Minnesota, 103. Portland, 102. Reggie had 28 in the Indiana game. There's Chicago by 7 over Seattle. Michael Jordan had 45 points today for the Bulls. Tim Hardaway, 20 for Miami as they knock off Cleveland, 82-76. Vancouver by 10 over Boston, 102-92. Phoenix got 21 from Mark Bryant, 106-97 over Detroit. Denver, 115-104 over Atlanta. And in the third, it's the Lakers, 78-52 for Washington. Well, NASCAR fans now have a theme restaurant, and it's called the NASCAR Cafe in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. We showed it to you at 6 o'clock. The restaurant is full of track and racing memorabilia for fans, along with that complete family-oriented menu, which is always, always important. And don't forget, former Winston Cup champion Darrell Waltrip is preparing for his 25th anniversary in the sport. And in honor of DW's feat, his car has been painted chrome for the season opener at Daytona. Of course, that race is coming up on February 16th. Of course, the big key for Darrell will be keep the car off the track. Or keep it off the wall. If he hits the wall, then the chrome gets all messed up, much like this show tonight.
You know what? You've been going with the flow. I've been proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
But anyway, the NBA is coming right around the corner. The football season is over with.
Football's over till July, so good night, NFL.
Good night, NFL.
Exactly.
Hello, NBA.
You
right?
got it.
All right, thanks, Clayton. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.
Time for the Hoosier Lottery Drawings. Here's Paula Ingram.
Good evening, everyone. Let's play Daily 3. The first digit is 9. The second is 3. And the third is 4. And now let's play Daily 4. Our first digit is 2. The second is 7. The third is 9. And the last digit is 0. And now it's time to play Lucky 5. Match tonight's winning numbers in any order and you win $50,000. Match 4 numbers and you win $200. And here are tonight's winning Lucky 5 numbers. 7, number 7, 15, number 15, 24, number 24, 5, number 5, 25, number 25. So here are tonight's winning numbers from the Hoosier Lottery.
Number 1 in cars, number 1 in trucks, 5 of the 10 best sellers. And now is the time to save during your Indiana Ford dealer's inventory tax clearance. Right now, lease a new Ford Contour for just $236 a month. That's just $236 a month to lease a well-equipped Contour. Or buy a new Contour and get $1,000 cash back direct from Ford. Pay big taxes? No way! We pass big savings on to you. Hurry, your Indiana Ford dealer's inventory tax clearance ends soon.
Can you stop when you want to get started? Make some noise, get in the know. Wanna get inspired, get some fire. Who'll take you higher than you thought you'd go? Get with the program. Get with all right. Get with the program.
There's a whole new spin on the wheel, and it's out of control. Don't miss America's #1 game show, because we've got more cash, hot trips, cool prizes, the new progressive jackpot, and Santa's got a hot new wardrobe. So check out the new spin we put on the wheel.
Wheel of Fortune, weeknights at 7 on TV18.
Bells rang out today at a local gym, but it wasn't a prize fight, wedding, or a 3-alarm fire. The Lafayette area Handbell Clinic had drawn 110 ringers from 9 area churches for advanced training.
Handbells actually started over in England in the bell towers, and it was interesting because you would kind of tend to wake up the entire neighborhood when ringing bells from towers, and so the handbell came about originally to kind of keep the peace in the community so they could practice their tower swings.
1, 2, oh. Tonight, the handbell musicians performed a concert as part of the Religious Arts Festival. Boy, the talented people. Well, one more look at the forecast.
Well, that's right. Let's take a look at the first 18 hours of your day tomorrow. When you wake up, 28 degrees. Clouds build in here by midday at 39. Top the day out tomorrow at 44 degrees. You know, I'm sticking with the local towns. Attica, Newtown, Crawfordsville. Let's forget about Punks. I can't even say it now. It's Punxsutawney there.
There you go.
I'm not going to worry with that. You know, I'm glad it's once a year. I'm done with that name for this
next
year. That's right.
All right, thanks, Kevin. That's our news for now. Good night.